Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I know it's been a little bit, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I've had a little bit of a cold. It's just a short cold, nothing like what we had going on in April. That was brutal. But yeah, so I've been a little sick, and so I also, I'll probably do 2 to 3 videos a week still, maybe. Some weeks it might be less, I don't know. It all depends on what I have going on. But yeah, so I'm feeling a bit better, and I thought it would be a good day to show you, hopefully my AC is not like totally drowning me out, but I thought it would be a good day to show you how my little urban gardening thing is going. As I mentioned before, I do not have a green thumb. In fact, I've never really had a garden. I've hardly kept flowers. I usually don't even like get flowers that often because I get kind of sad when they die. And as far as like keeping other things alive plant wise, I just wasn't super confident. But yeah, so I'm gonna turn my camera around, and first I'm gonna show you my cute little doggy sunbathing, and then I'm gonna go out front and show you how the garden is going and some new additions to our front area. Look at the cute doggo. That's Mr. Baggins. He's sunbathing. He loves it out here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start over here. Here's our mint, our sweet mint and our peppermint. It looks like it's doing okay. I mean, there's some dead stuff that I need to pick off of both of them, but I think I might come out here and pick some sweet mint later and make some lemonade slushes with it. It'll be yummy. Then our succulents are easy to take care of, so they are thriving and doing well. I mean, of course we did have that moldy one. Yeah, so if you're wondering why I'm showing off my garden, you obviously haven't seen my video about me and my 15-year-old did a thing, is what I think I named the video, and it was planting this. We got these cool little planter boxes / screens, and we just like wanted to set up a little area out front. So I have parsley here. I've actually used some and it was delicious, and we have oregano, and they both look like they're doing fantastic. I probably have to pick some like stuff that's dying off right there. Another succulent. And then these flowers that I got on clearance are actually doing really well. Once I pick off the dead stuff, I feel like more flowers came in and they're actually doing really well. Another succulent down there, another succulent down there. And then this is our jalapeno. It looks like the bugs are getting to it, and I'm not sure when jalapenos actually start to grow, so we'll see how that does. It doesn't get super hot here because it is Pacific Northwest. We do sometimes have days where it gets really hot, but not too many. And then the catnip, that's doing really well, and apparently one of our kittens loves the catnip, so it also looks like it has some bugs getting to it. So in the lower part we have our strawberries. Ants unfortunately got to some that I already had to pick and throw out, but the strawberries actually look like they're doing pretty good for me realizing too late that they're not the right zone. But yeah, there's some like dead leaves on here, but also we do have some, like, look at those are like, I don't know if I'm getting it because it's kind of hard to see in the sun, see what my camera's on. But yeah, so this is some strawberries and they look like they're doing really well. Obviously not ripe, but like we had some down here on the other end that were ripe or getting there. They're just tiny, and we had some on this end that the ants were getting to, but I think we took care of our ant problem. We have some that look miserable, like the ants got to those ones, but like the leaves look healthy, so I'm hoping that maybe next year they'll be even better. My lettuce right now, I think I might need to harvest some of my butter crunch. That's this green stuff right here. And then I have red romaine. It looks sad right now because it's hot, so it's kind of wilty, but usually by the evening it perks back up once it's like watered and not so hot. And then I have regular romaine right there, and it's doing really well. I did have to pull out one of my romaine lettuces right there though. That's why there's a big gap. But yeah, it looks really good. But I have a question. When is lettuce ready to be harvested? Because like I said in my previous video, I'm not a green thumb, so I have no idea. But yeah, so this red stuff, I know it looks really pathetic, but I assure you, maybe I'll post a picture once it perks up and on my Instagram, and because yeah, it looks really sad right now. But yeah, it always does this, like every day in the heat of the day. It just looks all wilty and miserable, and then it like just shoots right up once it's not so hot. But yeah, the butter crunch, I don't know, it looks like it might be ready to be harvested, but like I said, I'm not a gardener. I have no idea when I'm supposed to pick this stuff. So if you guys know when it needs to be harvested, let me know. Anyway, I will turn this back around and talk to you one last time before I go for the day. Oops, I almost forgot to show the things we added. We added lights so we could sit out here at night. And I know I said we didn't buy any seating, so we have some string lights, yay! They're super cute, super pretty at nighttime. And then I mentioned how my husband wanted to buy these chairs at Costco, but they didn't have them, and they had them the last time we went. So we got 2 of them, and we got the little table that goes along with them, and it's so nice just to sit out here in the evening when it's kind of cooling down, or even if it's still a little hot. I like the heat, I like the sunshine, gotta get that vitamin D. So yeah, so there's the new additions. We got lights and we have seating, and it's super cute and cozy out here. So yeah, I hope you liked the little update on how my garden is going out front in my house. But yeah, it's going well. I know that red romaine, like I kept emphasizing, looks really terrible, but it does actually perk up in the early in the morning, and then like late at night, it looks really good. But during the hot time of day, it looks pretty sad and looks dead and not good. But yeah, I'm serious. If any of you all know when to harvest lettuce, that would be super helpful for this person who is not an experienced gardener. This is literally my first time ever like planting anything other than like strawberries. We have blueberries that we planted because we had like a hedge, but we ripped the hedge out and planted blueberries there instead. I'm allergic, but the family loves them and none of them are allergic, so we have tons and tons of blueberries. We tried to plant some strawberries in the past in barrels and they didn't do well, so I'm hoping that the strawberries we have now do a lot better over time, because they are something that you just leave and let grow, not something that has to be replanted as far as I know. So yeah, so those are a lot easier to know when to harvest, like the strawberries and the blueberries, because they change color, and you know what fruit looks like if you eat it regularly when it's fully ripe. And so that stuff's easy to harvest. But lettuce, I'm like, I know about it in the store, and usually it's like tight bunches, especially for like romaine, because I usually buy like the romaine hearts, so it's like really tight in there. But yeah, I honestly don't know what it's supposed to look like how big is it supposed to get? Is there something I'm supposed to look for before I harvest it? But everything looks like it's doing really well. I'm hoping we get jalapenos, but I'm not super confident. I'm like, let's just try it, and if it doesn't work, we won't do it next time. So anyway, that is it, and I hope you enjoyed seeing the progress. Hopefully you can hear me. Sorry, cut off early by accident, hit the button. Yeah, hopefully you can hear me, because the AC is very loud. It's like in the mid 80s today, and my family overheats like really easy, especially my oldest and my youngest. Those two seem to like start to not feel well if they get too hot. So AC, even in the Pacific Northwest, for us is a necessity, because they will melt. Anyway, that'll do it for me today, and I will see you all next time. Bye!